Need to implement this Taggart. Ha ha! Oh, you can't cancel. Oh, well. The self-destruct sequence has been activated. You have 1 minute and counting until detonation. The self-destruct sequence has been activated. You have 58 seconds until detonation. Alright. The self-destruct sequence has been activated. You now have 20 seconds until detonation. Don't ask where the other 30 seconds went. I don't know. The self-destruct sequence has been activated. You are all going to die soon. Have a wonderful day. The self-destruct sequence has been activated. In T-minus 15 seconds, you will all be dead. Kablooey. Alright. And then smoke's gonna start billowing out. Oh yeah. Yo, yo, yo. Hey guys, Roawyn here, and welcome back to Reaper of the Wastes, episode 23. And as always, my main man, Eddie, my floating toaster who makes no toast, the little guy with the eye for, I'm not really sure where I was going with that.
What's up?
Well, he's an iBot, so you know what? He's got his eye on you, Arcade, because you are what we're here for. Oh yes, Arcade, the time has come. Could you stop? Just Arcade.
What's up?
Okay, Arcade. Hey, Arcade, I'm trying to get your attention. What's your opinion on the current situation?
I have to say I don't understand where you're going with Mr. House. The man's been manipulating the locals for as long as anyone can remember. If you help him kick the NCR and Legion out, he's going to keep right on doing it. The people in Freeside will be just as bad off as they ever were. If you can find a way to push Mr. House out of the picture as well, I think everyone will be better off.
That's your opinion, but, yeah, you should travel with me, and we have important things to discuss.
I need to talk to you about something, if you have a minute.
Not right now, Arcade.
Actually, I'm going to keep talking anyway. Sorry, but I really need to get this out. Any day now? Caesar's going to try to march across Hoover Dam and kick NCR out of the Mojave. We're getting caught up in something important out here. Hell, after how you handled Benny, you're practically right in the middle of all this. I know I'm just along for the ride, but it's made me think about the past and how I might be able to help out.
Not interested. Sorry, Arcade.
Are you sure? I didn't even get to the ostensibly good part. If you're sure, I won't bring it up again. We can just go on our merry way, fighting injustice in our typical fashion.
All right.
I wasn't always with the followers, or with the NCR. My late father was an officer in a group called the Enclave, a remnant of America's pre-war government. Memories being short around here, not a whole lot of people remember them. But they did bad things.
Yeah.
Terrorized communities, kidnapped people. Eventually someone stopped them. I was born a few years later at a military base on the coast, a place called Navarro.
Where did the Enclave go then?
A lot of different places. I only know what I was told. Some of them were cut down by the NCR and the Brotherhood. Some of them went east. My mother never told me what happened to my father, but she and I went south with some others and integrated into the NCR. When the NCR learned that Enclave personnel had integrated, we kept moving to the fringes. It's one of the reasons why I wound up out here.
Ah. And what happened to Navarro, anyway?
After the Enclave's command structure fell apart, it was only a matter of time before Navarro was overrun by NCR forces. My mother and I left with some of the troopers from my father's old unit, the same people I've kept in contact with over the years. Anyone who didn't get out was killed by the NCR.
Oh.
Even some of the ones who escaped were eventually hunted down by the Brotherhood of Steel.
Where are you going with all this?
The Enclave did a lot of bad things, but there were good people at Navarro. Good people with a lot of experience. Not many of them are alive anymore, but I think they can make a difference in the fight against Caesar.
So, you want them to help the NCR?
That's a hard question to answer. I know I don't want the Legion to take Hoover Dam. So militarily, yes, I want them to help NCR. If possible, I'd like to figure out a way to help the NCR win Hoover Dam without holding New Vegas.
Say no more, I'll do it.
Great. I'd like you to talk to the old-timers, the remnants. I don't think I could convince them by myself. To them, I'm still a kid. But you're a big part of what's happening out here. When you talk to them, they'll understand how important this all is. I've kept in contact with them over the years, so I know where you can find them. But I doubt they'll open up to you unless I come along. I know I'm not always the most serious guy around, but this means a lot to me. Thanks.
Alright, Arcade, we can do this. Anything
What's
else? No? You got nothing? Alright. So, we're off to see the Enclave, the wonderful Enclave of Oz. Because Arcade asked us to, I guess. Alright. So, let's just pull up our handy-dandy quest log. And they are scattered to the winds. Alright. We can definitely do this. Okay. So, first one we gonna go after, Jacobstown. Okay. Don't mind me, Marcus. Man, this place is quiet. Wonder what happened to all the mutants who used to live here. Oh, yeah, that's right. I happened. Whoops. Place just isn't the same. It's actually kind of creepy out here. There's no life. No life at all. Oh, well. Well, you can't really blame me. You know, just doing my thing. Talk to me, Doc.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Well, our kid asked me to gather up the former members of the Enclave.
I'm intrigued, so I'll go to this reunion. I'll be handing things over to Calamity, so talk to her if anything comes up. Oh, you'll need my word from the passphrase to get into the bunker. Friends. Don't forget it.
I got friends in
What's up?
low places where the whiskey flows and the beer chases my blues away.
Doc Henry always was a hard one to figure out. It didn't seem to matter whether he was working with humans or dogs. He had an equal lack of affection for both. A regular Diogenes. I'm not sure what the man was after. Knowledge is power, but to what end for Henry, I have no idea. The problem was what mattered to him, not its practical impact. He simply solved riddles because they existed.
His work was what mattered.
Not everyone dreams of being a revolutionary, I suppose. Maybe we can't all change the world. Maybe it's enough just to do good for the short time that we're here. No one's going to sing Doc Henry's praises when he's gone. But he's probably saved more lives than I ever will.
This is true, Arcade. You're kinda slacking on the life-saving. Alright, next. Okay. Let's see here. Novak it is. Yep. There she is, old Daisy Whitman. Let's see what she has to say for herself. Alright, lady.
Nelson and Camp Forlorn Hope both butchered. It's almost like God don't like either side.
Yeah, more like I don't like either side. Alright, Daisy, talk to me, lady.
Your travels been going all right?
Arcade asked me to find you. I'm reuniting the remnants, and I'll need a good pilot.
Told you everything about us, did he? Well, it's been a while since I've had my hands on the controls of a vertibird. There's a chance I could crash us in the middle of Lake Mead. That place seems to attract aircraft for some reason.
Haha!
But if I get one more chance to fly, count me in. I'll be there. My part of the passphrase is dear.
How'd you like flying vertibirds for the Enclave?
I was never happier than when I was in the cockpit. I was able to go just about anywhere and everywhere, limited only by the fuel I could carry. There were more than a few missions where I took the scenic route home just so I could stay in the air. Caught hell for it every time, but worth it. Some of the things we did were questionable, I know. That's just how it was back then. Figure I've done enough good to make up for any sins, anyhow.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough.
Since my mother died, Daisy's been the only woman in my life. She was the only other woman close to my father, too. She flew him out on over a dozen missions, including his last. I've always been close to Daisy. There have been some good men along the way, but lovers make poor confidants. Daisy never had children of her own, so she was always there to listen. Being in the Enclave didn't mean much to her. She just loved to fly. It broke her heart to be grounded.
It was an important part of her life. Why shouldn't she enjoy it?
As screwed up as it sounds, at least she was a part of something. Granted, it was something admittedly pretty bad, but it was something. If you spent the first half of your life flying Enclave troopers in a vertibird, I suppose picking over pre-war rocket parts doesn't quite compare.
Probably not. Alright. And let's see here. We'll go grab Cannibal Johnson next. Yep, I'm starting to get kind of hungry and thirsty. Yep. Oh. Alright, let's handle this first, because apparently there's some coyotes in here. Yep. Not sure how that happens, but apparently they respawned. Okay then. It is what it is, I guess. Very, very, very odd, but whoa, hey. Hey, chill. Chill, dude.
Those
Chill.
fiend junk.
Alright.
What brings you around this time?
Arcade asked me to gather up all the members of the Enclave.
Thought I recognized the fellow with you. So what's this reunion all about then?
Well, he thinks your experience in technology will help resolve the conflict.
Well, now there's an interesting idea. Do a bit of good before we're all dead and forgotten. You can count me in. Oh, and in case Arcade forgot to mention it, there's a 5-word passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My word is old. Appropriate, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
What brings you around this time?
So, what did you do when you were with the Enclave?
Squad marksman. I'm pretty proud of the fact that I never killed a single soul who wasn't trying to kill me or one of my team first.
You make it sound like avoiding innocent deaths was uncommon.
I'm sorry to say that it was. Civilian casualties was acceptable and sometimes encouraged. My former squad mate Moreno didn't need encouraging. Moreno and I might have killed each other if Captain Krieger hadn't been there to pull us apart.
Alright, thank you, sir. Oh.
If I had to pick anyone who didn't belong in the Enclave, it would definitely be Johnson. He hated what the Enclave was doing. Day to day, week to week, he would question orders, subvert mission objectives, do anything he could to serve without serving. It's amazing he was never court-martialed. He always had good things to say about my father. Said I was like him in a lot of ways. I wish I knew.
Why worry about it? You don't have to be your father.
I grew up without him. I'll always feel like something is missing from my life, but you're right. It's not like I'm the only kid in the wasteland who's grown up without a dad. Johnson always said my father was a good man. If that's the only thing about me that's like him, that's enough for me.
Alright, then. Next, I suppose. Alright. Let's see here. I guess we'll go to the pawn shop. Down by the pawn shop. Alright, talk to me, old man.
Sticking around for the attractions?
Arcade asked me to find you. I'm gathering the remnants.
Hello, Arcade. Making some new friends, are you? Why the need for a bunch of old war horses like us?
Well, you tell me, old man.
Well, assuming our equipment cache is intact, my squad would have the edge in armor and firepower. There's only a handful of us, though, so the best tactic would be for us to swoop in where the target isn't expecting us. How am I doing?
You're doing awesome. That's way better than what I had in mind.
I hope you weren't thinking we were going to take the lead. That's no job for a bunch of graybeards, or gray heads in Whitman's case. I'll be there at the reunion. Let's hope the others show up too, or this plan isn't going to work. Oh, and you'll need my part of the passphrase to get into the bunker. Navarro.
Alright, tell me about the old days with the Enclave.
I miss those days sometimes. We all had a purpose, you know? I admit that some of the folks in charge were pretty ruthless. The rest of us, though, we were just trying to civilize things. The NCR was still new, and it didn't look like they'd last all that long. Then we lost the oil rig, and shortly after that, the base at Navarro. Nobody left except us remnants.
What happened to the Enclave oil rig in Navarro?
Internal sabotage took down the oil rig. Never did get the full story. The NCR took out Navarro, saying we posed a threat to the region.
I'd like to know more about your former squad.
I was the officer in charge, and Johnson and Moreno were my heavy hitters. Henry handled tech things, and Whitman flew the chopper. Johnson and Moreno never got along, and I had my hands full keeping those two apart some days. It was a difference in philosophy, mostly. Mercy was not part of Moreno's vocabulary.
Alright, well, fair enough. Thank you for the history lesson. Whoa!
Judah Krieger is the glue that's kept us all together over the years, and with good reason. Anyone who can command Moreno and Johnson in the same unit without somebody getting fragged is one hell of a leader. Krieger was polite and kind, but never warm. He always did his best to make me feel welcome in the group. I think he did it out of a sense of loyalty to my father. Loyalty means a lot to Judah. Not loyalty to the Enclave, or even the ideals they fought for, but to the people who served with him.
I can respect that. And they're loyal to you too, Arcade.
Sometimes I wonder how much of my father they see in me. They went through a lot together, but my family went through it too. I'm glad they've watched out for me all these years. Maybe someday I can return the favor.
Maybe someday you can.
What's up?
No. I guess, do we just have one left? We just have one left. And he's actually got a unique set of armor. So, I'll be right back, because I need to pilfer it from him. I'm back. Here's Orion Moreno. And he's outside of the NCR Sharecropper Farms. I already reverse pickpocketed. And there's his unique item, Explorer's Gear. So let's see if we can swipe it. Awesome. It's actually pretty good. 8 DT, melee weapons, guns. I'm actually gonna strip the rest of the stuff off him, and I'll be back shortly. Alright, now that we've robbed him blind... Hey there.
Yeah?
Arcade and I were looking for you. We're gathering the remnants.
Been a while, Arcade. So, what's the point of all this? Can't find any younger mercenaries?
I never said anything about paying you.
You're doing a fine job of convincing me to go along with this. Really. I'll ask again. Why us?
Your advanced level of tech would be useful in settling things between the NCR and Legion.
Is that right? The million-dollar question is, who exactly are we settling?
I haven't decided.
You haven't decided. Well, this is just getting better every second, isn't it?
Do you have a preference?
I wouldn't mind cutting down a few platoons of NCR troopers with my old Gatling laser.
Oh. Are you coming to this thing or what?
Oh, I'll come. But depending on the plan, I might not be staying. Keep that in mind. Arcade might have mentioned there's a passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My part is remember.
What did you do when you were with the Enclave?
Heavy weapons trooper. Nothing better than hosing down a target with an excess of bullets and laser fire. By the time I got through with things, not much was left standing. Any morons who didn't run when they saw me coming got what they deserved. Back then, it was war. If we'd been on the winning side, I'd be called a hero.
Well, you weren't, and you're not a hero.
Moreno took the fall of the Enclave hard. He never questioned his orders, never questioned the legitimacy of what the Enclave was doing. To him, it was all one unbroken chain, from Washington to Richardson. When we left Navarro, I remember looking up at Moreno. He said, "Kiss America goodbye, boys." When we left the Enclave behind, the love in him burned itself out. Now there's just a bitter old man left.
Don't be too hard on him. It's part of who he is.
I suppose you're right. When you're part of something for that long, maybe it's impossible to let go without losing part of yourself. Moreno may be a stubborn son of a bitch, but at least he's loyal.
That is true. Alright. Well, I guess let's go to this meeting shindig. shall we? Alright, let's get moseying to the Remnant's bunker. Over here we go. Alright. You guys ready for this? I'm ready. Requires key. Well, that's fine. I happen to know the code. Dear old friends, remember Navarro. Oh yeah. Remnant's bunker, baby. Let's find us some loot. Because that's the first most important question. What kind of sweet Remnants technology do they have stored here? I wants all the things. No, why are they in, like, things I can't have? Ooh, combat armor mark 2 reinforced. That is snazzy. Ooh, boxes! I want the boxes. Ooh, plasma mine. Pulse mine. Alright. I can dig it. And, we got in here. Oh, he doesn't have anything. You know what? Oh, he has stuff. You know, it occurs to me, to be on the safe side, I should probably,
They say those
rob
robots
everything.
on the strip are
I'll be right back.
running around.
Alright, so, everybody been robbed. Hey there.
Krieger's the officer here, not me. The final say on the plan is up to him.
Hey there.
What are you talking to me for? Talk to Krieger.
Hey.
We're all here. Talk to Krieger about what you've got in mind.
Okay. And you?
I'm ready to fly once we've got a plan. Talk to Judah.
Alright. Alright. Talk to me, Kruger.
Glad to see you made it here all right. So, who are we going up against?
Well, how are you gonna deploy your squad?
Moreno, Johnson, Henry, and I will be the boots on the ground. Whitman will stay with the vertibird.
What is this place?
This was a minor refueling station for vertibirds. It seemed an appropriate place to stash our equipment if we ever needed it. I'm surprised this place hasn't fallen apart. When I put it into standby mode, I expected to return to it within a few years, not decades.
Alright, goodbye.
You still need time to think?
Yes.
Still waiting on that decision.
I want you to help the NCR hold on to the dam.
Then that's the plan. We're gonna have a problem with Moreno, though. He won't like that we're helping the NCR. You'll have to talk to him.
You're the officer here. Can't you just order him to go along with the plan?
I stopped being Moreno's officer a long time ago. Everyone here respects me, but they don't need to follow my orders. Not anymore.
Will Moreno be a liability?
He won't turn on us, but he's a good shot, and I'd hate to do this without him.
What's his problem anyway?
Day one, we didn't. It's as simple as that. The rest of us moved on while Moreno didn't. Still, I'm not convinced Moreno hates the NCR as much as he thinks he does. You still might be able to talk him out of leaving.
Alright. Well, you know what? I'll talk with him, see what I can do.
You've got only one chance at this. I know Moreno. Once he's made up his mind about something, there's no changing it.
Alright. I can talk to him.
God don't like either side.
I'll see what I can do.
I didn't come all the way out here just so we could save the fucking NCR. I'm out.
Well, will Caps change your mind?
No amount of caps will ever repay what the NCR robbed from me.
Well, what are you doing then?
Getting my gear. What does it look like? What, you think I'm going to leave this here for someone like you? I don't think so.
Well, the remnants come in guns blazing, showing the NCR how it's done. You don't want that?
I can't believe you've actually talked me into this. Fine, I'm in. But don't expect me to hold my fire if any NCR troops get in the way.
Fair enough. I think that's fair.
Thanks for doing this. Getting them all back together again. I'll be honest, when Moreno started going off, I didn't think we'd all be walking out of there in one piece. I still don't know how this is all going to shake out in the end, but at least the Enclave can atone a bit for all the damage it's done.
You've certainly done your part.
I've been wondering about Daisy and the others for so long, I still haven't figured out what I should do. I mean, I'm not like them. I was born at Navarro, and my father served with them, but I wasn't really part of the Enclave. It seems presumptuous of me to think I could join the fight, even if this is a cause worth fighting for. Because I know when fighting breaks out at the dam, all hell is going to break loose in Freeside. They're going to need every doctor they can get.
If you're so sure it's gonna be a bloodbath, maybe you should just stay out of the fight.
I honestly didn't expect you to say that. When I talked to you about Daisy and the others, you seem to put a lot of value in loyalty to the past.
I'm
What's changed
wishy-washy.
since then?
You were born in Navarro, but you are your own man. You have their fight, or they have their fight, you have yours. Yeah, that's what I meant.
True enough, I suppose. Getting them back together must be worth more than me spraying plasma all over the dam. Back to
Yeah,
Freeside
please
it
don't
is.
do that.
I need to make a stop before I settle in. I'll be back in a while. Thanks again for your help. It means a lot to me.
Fair enough.
Can't believe it.
Bye,
I'm going to
Arcade.
help the NCR.
No, quit your belly aching, Moreno.
Moreno's a stubborn
I
son of a
can't
bitch,
see.
but he's also tougher than any of us. I'm glad you were able to talk him into staying.
Eddie.
Since Whitman will be staying with the vertibird, she's offered to give her old suit of power armor to you. You'll need special training to use it properly, so talk to her as soon as you get the chance.
Alright, I'll talk to her as soon as Eddie gets out of my face.
The training might take several hours, so keep that in mind.
Alright, thank you. Eddie, out of my face. Alright. Ah, see, door override card. I was worried that the only way I could get that is by killing him, but nope, I can get that this way. So I'm gonna swipe him a Kate. I'll be right back. Alright, well, let's see what everyone has to say.
Can't believe I'm going to help the NCR.
Yeah.
The NCR is the best bet for the wasteland. I'm glad we'll be helping them out.
Hey.
I appreciate you keeping Orion in the group. And since I won't be needing my armor, makes the cockpit a bit cramped, you should take it.
Sweet.
It'll take a few hours to show you how to use it properly, so let's get started.
Thank you, ma'am.
The NCR's got its share of warts, but I'd rather have them around than the Legion.
Alright.
We'll be ready, don't worry.
Anything else?
I'd love to see the look on the NCR's face when I swoop down in my chopper.
Excellent.
I can't believe I'm going to help the NCR.
I can't believe it either. Oh. Oh no. Actually, I'm gonna do one other thing quick, because by talking to Daisy, I just got locked out. I actually wanted to steal the weapon off of Orion Moreno. Before I do that, because when I go up to the surface, I meet Arcade. I'm just gonna do this a little bit different order. I'm gonna go outside, meet Arcade, and then go down there and steal the weapon, and then complete this. But you don't need to stick around for that. I'll just show what happens.
Like I said, I needed to go do something. This is it.
Gannon
It
family
belonged to my
armor.
father. I thought I might wear it at Hoover Dam, but after you talked me out of it, I didn't see the point in hanging on to it any longer. I'm here because of you, so I figured you're the one most deserving of it. It should protect you from everything short of a plasma caster.
Awesome.
And if you need anything at all, you know where to find me.
Well, I'm honored.
It's the least I could do. All I ask is that you put it to good use. This place has lived in the shadow of Caesar for long enough. I may not be the one to help stop him here, but you are. Fortis fortuna adiuvat. Good luck. And goodbye.
Goodbye, Arcade.
It would be nice if things could stop tearing each other apart around here.
Oh, don't
What's
you have
up?
anything else to say? What do you think the others will do at Hoover Dam?
I don't think you need to worry about the specifics. Basically, expect a lot of firepower and dead bodies. Enclave technology is even more advanced than Brotherhood equipment. And in the hands of soldiers as experienced as Moreno and the others, let's just say it's truly a sight to behold.
Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna
It
go
would be
and
nice
just
if
do
things could
things a
stop
little
tearing
bit
each other
differently. I'll be right back. Alright, so I managed to swipe Moreno's Gatling laser. I just wanted to show you guys, Arcade came back here, but he can
What's
never
up?
be recruited again, so we're officially down 2 companions forevermore. But that's okay. We're gonna stick with Grandma for now. The stealth damage upgrade is amazing, and is basically what I'm going to be using until the end of the game. That and Eddie, because these two are my awesome team. And Raoul, well, he's got awesome full maintenance, but I think Grandma's stealth damage boost is going to come out on top. Anyways, folks, we're going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.